Hey everyone, so this video is going to be a brief overview of how to use EdPuzzle. So EdPuzzle is basically a website that allows teachers to assign videos to students that have questions and notes embedded into the videos. So when you're looking for a video, you're going to just search up the topic that you want to assign or that you're teaching for that day. And you can do that a couple of different ways, right? The first way to do that is by searching on EdPuzzle. That is going to come up with a bunch of videos that teachers have already created as assignments, right? With questions and notes and voiceovers already embedded in them. You also have the option of using any of these other video platforms and creating your own assignments that way. So those are the two different options. So let's say I want to do a video on the causes of the Haitian Revolution, right? So I'm going to search it up. And these are the videos that have already been created by teachers, right? This little teardrop shows how many questions it already has, right? And then some other videos will come up, but these are YouTube videos that don't have questions already attached to them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. So each teardrop represents a timestamp where there is a question embedded, right? So if you look, it says multiple choice, multiple choice. That means that all of the questions here are multiple choice questions, right? And you can click on each teardrop to see what the question is. Now, if a student is up to this question, they can answer the question, right? So what was the main export? You're going to click on sugarcane. It'll show them whether they got the question right or wrong, and then they can continue watching the video.
The world as you know it.
But if they needed to rewatch that clip, right, just to get the answer to the question, let's say they didn't catch the answer, they can rewatch that clip.
All day as long
Another thing about EdPuzzle is that if a student is trying to watch a video
as the sun is shining,
and they switch out of the tab, it automatically pauses the video. And when they go back,
the man
it'll play again. So let's say you looked over all of the questions, and now what you want to do is assign it, right? So you create a duplicate or a copy, okay? And then you got to go to your content. So you click on content and you go to my content, and you will see the copy that you created. From here, you can edit the video, right? Or edit the questions. So these are all of the notes and questions that are in the video already. You have the option of editing it, right? So let's say that you wanted to change the question, you can do that. Let's say you wanted to make it an open-ended question, you can do that. You can also add. So let's say you have one question, you wanted to add another, or you wanted to add a note. You can do that, okay? It also gives you the option to cut the video. So let's say that you don't want the entire video. Drag this over to make it shorter, and use the parts of the video that you want. Once you're done editing the video, you can click finish, okay? And it'll give you the option to assign it, right? So you can click assign. Now you'll have to, if your Google Classroom is not already uploaded to EdPuzzle, you'll have to do that first. But mine is already here, so I'm going to click on my class, and I'm going to click assign, right? And then you always want to click the prevent skipping option because you don't want students to skip the video. And it'll also give you the option to post on Google Classroom. I don't do that because of the way that we are doing remote learning. I usually embed the link, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that too. So you click on assign, and now students have access to the assignment. This page will show you who watched the video, did they watch the whole thing, what grade they got, when they last watched it, did they turn it in or not, right? So it'll give you all the information about the students that are in your class. And then if you want to share the assignment, right, you want to get the link you can copy this link and embed it into your lessons the way that we've been doing. Then the last thing is if you want to look at the gradebook, right? So you want to be able to see what students have done, what they haven't done. So you click on the class that you want to check the grades for, and it'll show you all of the videos that you've assigned to that particular class, and it'll show you the grades that they've gotten. Okay? So if they're all multiple choice questions, it'll calculate it for you automatically. If it is a mixture of multiple choice and open-ended questions, then you'll have to go in and put in the grade for the open-ended questions. All right, so that's my brief overview. I am not an EdPuzzle expert, but if you have questions, I have used it quite a few times, and hopefully I will be able to answer some of those questions later.